Welcome back to episode 3 of trying to save my lawn from total destruction. It's coming along. Got a lot of things going on. One of the things that I've learned I need to slow down on is adding so many projects, one on top of the other, that you don't get anything done. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So I got so many little variables with taking care of this lawn. It's not just the turf that I'm trying to restore, which it's coming back very nicely. Tons of weeds are coming in, and mushrooms. But I have everything to take care of all that. It's just finding the time, because I love mowing the lawn so much that I can easily justify getting to it when it's overgrown like it is now. Can you tell that my mower is in the shop? One of them at least. Anyway, we had that tropical storm Barry come through, and it dumped probably a good 6 or 8 inches of rain on us in a very short amount of time. So I'm just going to let it grow a little while, because I got so many other things that I've got to get done around here, like pruning. I'm trying to thin out these trees. Well, not trying, I'm doing it. It's a pretty healthy canopy. It's just overgrown. It's got too many things in there that don't belong in there, that aren't necessary. Just so much new growth that's making everything cluttered. And also, if I can allow some more sun to come down, it'll help this Bermuda come back to life. It's trying, but with sparse sunlight, it's difficult. Alright, weed control 101. Find the time to spray your weeds, which I need to do. I was actually going to do it the other night, but the winds were so strong from the leftover tropical storm that I just did not want to do that. So as you can see, I got that nutsedge. It's everywhere. And I have certainty to spray on that. I have torpedo grass. Bad. But since I have Bermuda, I can use the quinclorac on that. So that's what I'm going to do. And in episode 2 of this very brief series, I showed you my Virginia buttonweed. I have some Celsius that I'm going to mix with some MSM turf, because in that application I'm also going to try to kill a bunch of bahia grass, which loves this part of the yard for some reason. Alright, I told you about this turf farm, this retail outlet that has been very kind to me. Well, I got a hold of some St. Augustine, and this Jekyll and Hyde side yard, it faces kind of south by southwest. That would be almost due west, right there. So it gets good morning sun, afternoon shade. And you can see where I put the pieces. These were throwaway pieces. Yeah, they didn't look this good when I picked them up. They would look a little bit better than this, but this isn't going to make it right here. I don't see how that can. See how I'm pulling up, it's not even trying to root right there. But this stuff here, it is trying to root. It's doing real well. Sorry about the AC noise. I'm playing around with some different things. Got some half-price river rocks because the bags were busted, but they still had all their contents. And see if that will hold off some of the excess drainage to some degree. I'm a newbie at that, so it may or may not work, but it's pretty. Say hi to the camera. Say hi to the Uber tubers. How you doing? She's awake? Okay. I need to go change some diapers, don't I? Okay. Will you help? Okay. So yeah, when I get a hold of some pieces of St. Augustine on the cheap, I'm just kind of plugging them in here. Well, not plugging, but sodding them in right here, and seeing how it'll react with the Bermuda that is coming back somewhat on this side, Jekyll and Hyde yard, and it's also dealing with this Bahia, or as they say in some places, Bahia. If you have a fig tree, keep your eye out on the ones that drop, because the flies, if you have a mulch bed like this, they blend in with the mulch and the flies go absolutely bonkers over them. I did get a tray of some sod plugs from the Home Depot a few weeks ago. I actually put my first one in. I pulled this thing out, and it is so incredibly hungry for growth. And I got a few dozen more. So I got a lot going on with trying a little bit of this, trying a little bit of that. The Bermuda is coming along fairly well. I'm trying to thin out these big ornamentals here. It's just got a lot of dead stuff in it. So anyway, been pruning up a lot of the roses. I think these things right here are some type of a grassy lily that another one of those things that I can't kill. I'm gonna have to split them up or cut them in half, and I don't know what to do with them. I hate throwing plants out that are viable. More things to plant. These grasses here will take over. I'll have to cut that back too. So when you have all these many different little things that you have to do, yeah, it can get pretty overwhelming. Guess what I have not done once yet this year? I have not edged or trimmed anything. My original intent was to get some of these things here, these runners, to transplant. But that's now a poor excuse. I got so many different things that, so many flower beds that I've dug, and little spots here and there, like this tree. It's waiting on a mulch bed. Been waiting for a couple months now. Oh well, more nutsedge. Yeah. So I need to break out the whippersnipper. Have my way with this. It would look so much better when I'm done. Looks like a Sideshow Bob. Yeah. Oh well. Pruning up this this jasmine here. Not jasmine. Yeah, Confederate jasmine. So the mailbox lady will appreciate that. Color's looking pretty good on the Bermuda. I'm quite pleased with that. If I can just get the weed killers out. This nutsedge, man, wow. It looks a lot worse than it did just a couple of days ago. All those rains we've been getting. It's making everything grow. Got some more zoysia pieces from my people. If you got any zoysia experts? Any zoysia experts out there? I'm struggling a little bit here and there. I know zoysia is really susceptible to thatch, and I'm just kind of playing around with a lot of this stuff. But you know, a lot of that piece right there, that little strip, looked like that a few weeks ago. So I'm finding out that zoysia can be a little bit fickle, but it's fun learning about different grasses. Yeah, let me show you how overwhelmed I've been lately. Yeah, that's embarrassing. I lost a wall to homeschooling, but believe me, it's worth it. Miss you, Sammy.